So today we're going to create a Google form to produce a poll. So students, if you do already have an account, please sign into your account here under email and password and sign in. If you do not have an account, click on create an account, and this is from google.com. So you put in google.com, create an account. You'll be prompted over here to place in your information. Now, if you want to use the Gmail, you can, or you can push here and push prefer to use my current email address. And then you can put in your current email address here. Then you're going to put in your password. Make sure it's something that you can remember. Try to use numbers and a capital letter in it to make it harder that anyone can figure it out. You want those to be, so you can put in your birthday, gender. You can put in your phone number or not. It's up to you. All right, so then we're going to go down here and prove you're not a robot. So you're going to type in this text. It'll be different and won't be the same as you just see there. Yes, I'm in the United States, and agree to the terms, and then push on to the next step. So now we're going to verify our email. So we're going to go right into our email account, verify that it's the correct email. So basically they sent us information, and let this app have access. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to create our profile. And we could do this now, or you can come back to it and do it later. So right now we're going to say no thanks because we're going to move on and we want to get to the Google Forms. Okay, great. So we just created our account. We could do things like chat for free, everything like that. So we're going to get started. All right, so from here, we are going to now, we created our account. So from here, we're going to go up to the corner where there's all these dots in the square. We're going to click on Google Apps. Click on Even More from Google. And we're going to go and pan down until you see Google Forms build free surveys. And that'll open up your untitled doc or your form that you're going to be creating. So we're going to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a form that we can put into our lunchroom. So this poll basically is going to be about different things that people eat in our lunchroom. And so what we want to find out is what people eat for lunch. Basically, we want to find out if they're eating pizza, if they're eating salads, if they're eating fruits, and we're going to do percentages off this. So how many people percentagely eat salads, healthy, whole grains, and how many people percentage eat potato chips, soda, things like that. Okay, you can use Google Forms for polls, questionnaires, but the best thing about this is that you can use the information that you get for students in ratios, percentages, as well as statistics. So For question, this would be up here where you could put the title of your form or questionnaire. Then the first question here, we'll do what did you eat for lunch? And then here is where you can place what it is. Multiple choice, check the boxes, choose from the list. Here we're just going to put a text because we just want them to answer pizza. We want them to have their own answers just in case, because there's too many options. So when that's the case, then that's where you push text. And then we'll push done. And that one's saved here. Down here you can add an item, add multiple choice checks boxes, your scale, which is the same thing that's up here when you do insert. Scales, grids, date, time, the layout you can change. If you want to add a question, you duplicate. And we'll put what did you drink at lunch? Alright, and same thing, we're going to do text. Required question is something that they have to answer. And then up here, if you notice at the very top, the form settings, shuffle question order, you can do only one response per person. And then show a progress bar at the bottom. Alright, so over here in your file, there's different places you can send it from. Open, you can rename it, make a copy of it. Edit is just undo and redo. Your view, you want to edit the questions or change the theme of it. Again, insert responses. We haven't received any responses. Tools. And then under this add-ons, here, there's a multitude of programs that they have that you can add into your forms, which will do a max number. For your older kids, there's one that will do the max number of responses, date and time when the spreadsheet is done. Here's one for math where it helps you create graphs and plotting points and statistical displays from what you got from the information. Form Ranger allows you to populate multiple choice lists, checks boxes, and grid options for columns in any sheet. Choice Eliminator, it blows up the choice once the person has submitted what they wanted. So there's a multitude of ways that you can design your form. Click out of here. So all up here, all changes have been saved to Drive. So down here, we don't want them to edit their response. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, but publish and show a public link from the results, yes. Okay, now we're going to send the form. So here we can share the link to Google, Facebook, or tweet. Send email. We can send email out to groups, so you can send it to the group of your school, or to, if you have just email set up specifically for your classroom, this would be where you would do this. So we're going to embed. And we're also going to copy this link. Alright, so we copied our link. We're done here. And then this is where your response destination. Where do you want these to go? So they're going to form into a spreadsheet. And that's what we want so the kids can easily read it. And our responses have been sent, and so has everything else. And that is how you create a Google form. You want to go up here. And it's the same link, so send form or send form. So everything has been published and sent, and that is it. Thank you very much for listening.